want to be like Elvis with this mic. You're like, oh, it's gonna get interesting up in here. Thank you guys. As Anthony said, I work for the National Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce. I came on in April of 2011. I was the first communications person they had ever. So it was really different for me to go from a team where I had 4 communications people that we did live tweeting for conferences up to 10,000 people. So to go to more of an entrepreneurial outfit that literally hadn't even been on Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn or any of the social media platforms, I turned to Social Driver right away because they were there, I think the second or third day I was in the office, and said, you guys have to help me. We were going to Vegas in 2011, and I knew that we were going to have this big open space when you walk into where our conference was going to be, and immediately thought that's a perfect place to put a social media lounge. And speaking to what Julia said, making online come to offline, that's exactly what we wanted to do. Something that works really well with live tweeting, and it gets sort of meta, people love to see their tweets. They love, even if they know that their tweet is out there in the online sphere, if they can have a picture of themselves next to their tweet, they go crazy. So what we did is we just set up 3 flat screen TVs in a triangle. We set up chairs around that. And people would stand next to the app that Social Driver built for us, and they would take pictures of themselves with the Twitter wall, and then tweet that. So it was fantastic. We had so many people this year, so we didn't. At our space in Chicago last month, we didn't have space for a social media lounge. And we had so many people come up specifically to me and say, where's the social media lounge? Like, I really miss the social media lounge, because when we were in our general sessions last year in Vegas, what we did was say, we show the back channel, everyone sees the conversation going on, and then you say from the stage, I'll meet you at the social media lounge. We'll talk about some of the stuff that you have talked about on the back channel, which is constantly going on. If you're not taking advantage of the back channel, that's a whole nother side of a conference or a live event, especially any live event that has educational programming attached to it. We use Hootsuite at NGLCC, but I'm wanting to go to Social Sprout. Those sort of ability to schedule your tweets and make sure that you're having the right content up on your during your live event up on Twitter is really essential. If you are not paying, and the other thing is I'm one person at NGLCC, unfortunately, but I have great interns. I had one intern who literally their whole job was to make sure that they were looking at the back channel to ensure that we didn't miss any customer service opportunities. Is there someone who can't find the new session that we just added? Is there someone who is stuck somewhere else and doesn't know how to get to the Radisson Blu in Chicago? That helped a lot in Vegas as well. In that space, we were at the Planet Hollywood. It was just a cavernous space, and there were some customer service opportunities. So you don't want to miss those, but you also don't want to miss really angry people. If you think that, I always tell my interns, if you think that not responding to an angry person is the right response, you're going to get 10 more angry people. So that's always something I try to do. And we're going to be switching from Hootsuite to Social Sprout just because Hootsuite's not doing everything that I would like for it to do. So I've been testing that out, and I think that's going to give me more control to give to my interns and say, okay, you need to watch the Facebook feed, because we also get crazies. I know this is shocking for the National Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce. We get crazies on our Facebook page, and we need to make sure that some of them are just well-meaning people who need to be responded to, and some of them are literally crazies. I'm not into deleting tweets or to deleting Facebook posts or anything like that. I think it's disingenuous, and you want to make sure that you can have an authentic conversation. But sometimes really, really, really awful people deserve to be deleted. So that is going to be a tool that we're going to use to make. And that's also something where Hootsuite used to do really great monthly reports, and lately they haven't been what I wanted them to be. And when I tested out Social Sprout, I was like, okay, this is giving me the sort of influencers and the places that I want us to grow. And being only one person, you got to find the right tool for you, and you got to be willing to change.
And we will be demoing Sprout Social at a future Social Driver.
Sprout Social
is going to come in from Chicago too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I will introduce
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Laura.
No problem.